$7. That is the price of one normal coffee in a normal city, on a normal morning, bought by a normal person who does not think they are doing anything reckless. But here's the math: $7 a day, 5 days a week, for 42 working years, is $76,440. Make it 7 days a week, the way the habit actually works for millions of people, and it becomes $107,310. One coffee habit. One lifetime. 6 figures.
Wait. $107,000? For coffee? That sounds like the kind of number people throw around to shame anyone who buys a latte.
That is exactly why we are investigating it. This is not about hating coffee. This is not about pretending $7 will magically buy a mansion. The verdict in Investigation 001 is this: the daily coffee habit is not small. It is small looking. The hidden math is built on 3 truths. First, tiny purchases become huge when they become automatic. Second, companies design the habit so you stop seeing the total. Third, the real cost is not the cup. It is the life you silently trade for it.
Let's be reasonable. People are exhausted. They work long hours, commute, raise kids, answer messages all day, and a coffee is a simple pleasure. $7 is not a scandal. It buys convenience, consistency, atmosphere, caffeine, and a tiny break from the pressure of modern life. Calling that a 6-figure mistake strips out the human part of spending.
No. It reveals the human part. The industry does not sell coffee. It sells permission. Permission to feel productive. Permission to feel urban. Permission to feel like you deserve a treat because the rest of life is hard. And the darker math is this: the harder life gets, the easier it becomes to sell small escapes at premium prices.
Let's start with the receipt. A $7 coffee sounds harmless because $7 still lives in the brain as pocket money. But the receipt is lying by omission. It shows today. It does not show this month. $7 a day is $210 in a 30-day month. That is $2,555 a year. Across 42 years, that is $107,310 before tips, delivery fees, pastries, price hikes, or the second drink.
So the trick is not the price. The trick is repetition.
Exactly. The numbers don't lie. A purchase does not need to be large to become expensive. It only needs to be repeated without being questioned. The coffee shop does not need you to spend $700 at once. It needs you to spend $7 100 times, then 1,000 times, then 15,330 times over a working life.
But that assumes someone buys coffee every single day for 42 years. That is not fair. People go on vacation. They make coffee at home sometimes. They skip days, and wages rise. Prices change. Habits change. Reducing an entire adult life to one repeated transaction is too neat.
Industry loves that argument because it sounds sophisticated. But watch what happens when we make the math gentler. 5 coffees a week at $7 is $35 a week. That is $1,820 a year. From age 23 to 65, that is $76,440. Still a used car. Still years of retirement contributions. Still a down payment in some cities. And this is before the industry nudges the customer toward oat milk, cold foam, delivery, loyalty upgrades, and the muffin at checkout.
But people are not robots. A coffee shop can be a social space. It can be where someone meets a friend, gets out of the house, or survives a brutal morning.
True. That is why the question is not, is coffee bad? The question is, what is the real math behind the habit? Because the industry has trained us to treat repeated spending as emotional self-care, while never showing the lifetime invoice.
Coffee shops also provide jobs. They pay rent. They buy ingredients. They create community. A $7 price is not pulled out of thin air. There are beans, labor, equipment, real estate, utilities, payment processing fees, insurance, and waste. Customers are paying for an entire system, not just hot liquid in a cup.
And customers are also paying for branding, status, and convenience addiction. A cup of coffee made at home can cost under $1. Even if you make a nice one at home for $1.50, the gap is $5.50 per cup. Multiply that by 7 days a week for 42 years and the hidden premium is $84,315. That is the brand tax. That is the convenience tax. That is the "I deserve this" tax.
Hidden truth number 1, the daily habit is a subscription without a cancel button. Streaming services get criticized because they charge every month. But coffee can be more aggressive. A $15 streaming service is $180 a year. A $7 daily coffee is $2,555 a year. That is 14 streaming subscriptions hiding inside one cup.
14 subscriptions? That reframes it. Nobody would casually sign up for 14 extra subscriptions and call it nothing.
Exactly. But because coffee charges in tiny hits, the brain does not treat it as a financial commitment. It treats it as a moment. That is the distortion.
There is another side. People do not buy coffee only for caffeine. They buy speed. They buy predictability. They buy a ritual. A working adult may value those 10 minutes more than the money. If someone earns $30 an hour, spending $7 to avoid brewing, cleaning, planning, and carrying coffee can be rational.
That defense works only when the person consciously chooses it. But most people do not run the numbers. They do not say, "I am buying a $210 monthly ritual." They say, "I am grabbing coffee." That language is the scam. Grabbing sounds temporary. Monthly spending is permanent. The math is rigged by vocabulary.
Hidden truth number 2, the coffee economy is engineered around frictionless spending. Tap the card. Scan the app. Earn stars. Reload the balance. Get the limited seasonal drink before it disappears. The system removes the pain of payment and replaces it with tiny rewards.
Loyalty points make people feel like they are saving money.
They are often being rewarded for spending more. A free drink after a string of purchases is not free. It is a rebate on loyalty. Spend $70, get one drink, and the brain celebrates. But the ledger still says $70 left the account.
Loyalty programs are not sinister. They give customers value, predictability, and personalization. A person who already likes a brand gets something back. Apps also improve service. They reduce wait times, manage inventory, and help stores forecast demand. That efficiency can benefit customers and workers.
The app also turns coffee into a behavioral machine. It remembers your order. It pushes offers. It makes reordering one tap. It shows progress bars. It creates streaks. It converts a want into a default. The most profitable customer is not the one who loves coffee the most. It is the one who stops deciding.
Hidden truth number 3, the opportunity cost is larger than the receipt. Suppose the $7 daily habit is replaced by home coffee at $1.50. The saved difference is $5.50 a day, or $2,007.50 a year. Invested consistently over decades, that gap can become far larger than the cash saved. Even without investment returns, it is $84,315 over 42 years. With long-term compounding, the hidden cost can become the difference between stress and flexibility.
So the title says $107,000, but the deeper number can be higher?
Yes. The $107,000 is the straight lifetime spend. It is the visible money. The invisible money is what that spending could have done. Debt reduction. Emergency savings. A retirement account. A business idea. Moving costs. Medical bills. A year of breathing room. The math is not only financial. It is strategic.
But this kind of analysis can become joyless. If every daily pleasure is turned into a spreadsheet, people end up feeling guilty for living. Nobody should be told that every coffee is a moral failure. Life is not optimized by eliminating every small purchase.
Nobody said eliminate joy. We are saying price joy honestly. A $7 coffee is fine when it is chosen. It is dangerous when it is invisible. The industry wants the customer to defend the feeling while ignoring the total. That is the oldest trick in consumer math. Make the moment emotional, make the cost abstract.
What would an honest coffee habit look like?
It starts with naming the real number. Not $7. $210 a month. Not a little treat. A $2,555 annual line item. Not coffee. A lifestyle subscription.
And for many people, that line item may still be worth it. A freelancer using a cafe as a workspace may be replacing office rent. Parent may buy one quiet moment before chaos. Commuter may depend on speed. A young worker may use the cafe as a social anchor. Money has to be measured against quality of life.
Fair. But quality of life also includes not being broke. It includes not panicking when the car breaks. It includes not needing a credit card for groceries. It includes not reaching 45 and wondering where the money went. If the coffee habit survives after the full price is visible, fine. But make it survive the truth.
Let's put the defense on trial. Industry says it is only $7. The math says it is $107,000 over a daily adult lifetime. Industry says you are buying convenience. The math says you are buying convenience 15,000 times. Industry says you deserve it. The math asks, who taught you that relief should come with a receipt?
That line feels uncomfortable because it is not really about coffee anymore.
Correct. Coffee is the doorway. The investigation is about small recurring costs disguised as identity. Premium drinks. Delivery fees. App upgrades. Convenience charges. Mini subscriptions. The modern economy has learned that the easiest way to take big money is to never ask for big money.
Still, personal finance content often puts too much blame on individuals. Housing is expensive. Healthcare is expensive. Education is expensive. Wages have not felt strong enough for many households. People are not struggling because of one coffee cup. Blaming coffee can distract from bigger structural costs.
And that is the strongest industry defense. It is true that coffee is not the housing crisis. Coffee is not medical debt. Coffee is not student loans. But small spending still matters because the system stacks costs. Rent squeezes you. Insurance squeezes you. Groceries squeeze you. Then the consumer economy sells you tiny comforts to cope with being squeezed. That is the loop. Structural pressure creates emotional spending. Emotional spending creates less margin. Less margin creates more pressure.
The hidden math is not never buy coffee. The hidden math is never let a company convert your stress into an automatic withdrawal from your future. A $7 drink can be harmless. A $7 identity can be expensive.
So what is the verdict?
Verdict 001, the $7 coffee is not the villain. The unconscious habit is. If you buy a daily from early adulthood to retirement, the straight cost can cross $107,000. If you add upgrades, tips, pastries, delivery, inflation, or lost investment growth, the true number climbs higher. The cup is small. The pattern is not.
The fairest answer is choice with awareness. If the ritual matters, budget it openly. Put it beside rent, phone, insurance, and savings. Do not pretend it is too small to count. But do not pretend every person who buys coffee is financially irresponsible either.
And the sharper answer is this: any business that depends on you not adding it up is not selling only a product. It is selling invisibility. The moment you total the habit, you take power back. Brew at home 3 days a week. Keep the cafe for Fridays. Cap the monthly spend. Delete the app. Pay with cash for 1 month and feel the money leave. Make the hidden math visible.
Here's the math. $7 a day is $210 a month. $2,555 a year. $107,310 across 42 years. The numbers don't lie. Industry says it is just coffee. The math says it is a six-figure habit hiding in a paper cup. This is Investigation 001 of Hidden Math. What's your hidden math? Drop it below.